this is a process. And I had a client, different agency. This woman had completed a CDP. She was a nuclear engineer, female, African American. And she called me. She said, I think I need a new set of ECQs. I said, well, you've gotten through a CDP and had your ECQs certified by OPM. You do not need a new set of ECQs. She said, well, I keep applying for SES jobs in my agency and I'm not getting picked. I'm always getting, to the ERB and on the interview list. And I said to her, well, do they like you? And she said to me, well, I never thought about it. And I'm like, you are never going to get picked at your agency. I mean, just, outstanding performance reviews, nuclear engineer with a master's degree, African American woman, who wouldn't want you? Clearly, it has nothing to do with your qualifications. And this is something I think people need to think about as well. I believe that if an agency doesn't want you, frankly, it doesn't matter what your package looks like. You can get in the game and sort of poke at them a little bit, but they don't have to pick you. You need to really assess, rightly or wrongly, where you sit in this pecking order. And if the message is coming through again and again and again, when you have qualifications like that, right, and you're not getting selected over and over again, that ought to be a clue. You have to go somewhere else. I'm not suggesting that it's right, but that is reality. And so let me back this up here. Sure, there are some agencies, again, this was not a FEMA position where this agency liked this person. Oh, you should be an SES. Sometimes people get anointed. We have all worked for them. Maybe I'm projecting here, but it happens. No, she wasn't qualified. She wasn't. But once somebody's picked, they still have to get through the process. We put this whole aura of objectivity on top of stuff, right? Qualifications review board, blah, 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 blah. Trust me, we'll get this woman through. But I think everybody has to do some realistic self-assessment as well. Leadership experience is not the same thing as supervisory experience. And team lead experience doesn't generally count as a supervisor. I think we need to broaden our pool and, the CDP, using some of those other programs that are out there, great opportunities to, increase the pool and make you more SES ready. But there are a lot of people, in my view, that think that if they've been loyal and sat in the chair long enough that they will be anointed. It's just not true, in my experience. I would like to think it is, of course, but that is not the reality. And, I work with folks at the lower levels as well. And if people get these emails that, oh, you've been forwarded to the hiring manager, and everybody sits by the phone going, waiting for that call for an interview. Well, some of you have seen certs with hundreds of people on them, literally. right? Just because you've been forwarded to the ERB, frankly, doesn't mean squat. It means you're in the mix.